my channel, I love to talk about luxury skincare, beauty, and sometimes luxury goods. And today I'm trying on and reviewing a quick review of the Pat McGrath Lunar Nightshade from the Bijoux Brilliance eyeshadow palette release. Lunar Nightshade, and this is the only one that I picked up with the release. I was gonna buy more, but I restrained myself. If you're interested in seeing my quick review of how I got this look and my thoughts, then keep watching. And remember to subscribe and click all for notification to get notification of all my videos, and then commenting and liking below really helps out engagement on my channel. And with that out of the way, let's begin. Okay, so I ended up picking up this Lunar Nightshade, and I did get it on release day. There was a 20% discount, and I'll show you the price below if it's still available. I usually wait for a discount code. Usually in the first day of release, there's usually like at least 10%. A friend of mine had sent me a code for 20% off, and it worked. So I actually got this for massively discounted, which not massive, but you know, any discount I'll take. So I was really happy to pick this up. And with that discount code, I was really tempted to get more, but I was like, no, I'm gonna stick to what I had planned. And what I had planned was to just get one of these and try it out. So this is the first time I'm getting a 5-pan palette from Pat McGrath. I didn't get any of the Star Wars release. And I'm seeing some reviews already now where people are saying that it's not as good as that Star Wars release. So I can't speak to that. I believe them, it's probably true, but I will say this, and I'll show you in the demo my thoughts. I still think Pat McGrath is some of the best, if not the best, in terms of eyeshadow quality. In the review, you'll see I struggle a little bit with the Only Matte shade. So the shimmer shades are really, really creamy. I think they're great. Plum, and you'll see when I try to put it on, it ends up being pretty patchy on me. So I'm gonna continue to try it with different primers or different brushes. It might have been me, but I also know historically that plums and purples are hard to formulate without being patchy. So, you know, at the end of the day, it ended up fine because I ended up layering the shimmer shades over it, but I did find this purple plum to be patchy. And this middle shade, so that color is Midnight Iris. This, yeah, Midnight Iris, the plum shade, was like kind of patchy. And then the middle one, Pale Amethyst, which is, I was really looking for it. I can see this being a one and done, just these two. I'll do another look another time on Instagram, but this is the one I was looking forward to too. But because it's light, or maybe it's the formula, I found this to be the most crumbly, and you can see it's actually a little crumbly in the pan. And I noticed this, because of the formula or the color being light, it was the one that emphasized the texture on my lids the most. So those are the things I'll say, and you'll see it in the demo. And then we'll head to the demo now. So I'm grabbing a Sonia G Classic Crease, and then I know these are super pigmented already. And the packaging is cardboard. It does have a little mirror. I'm actually going to use it. Can say about purples, are they hard to do? I do notice that this plum color, it's not, there's some skipping on it. You see, it's a little bit patchy. And because it's the only matte shade in this palette, I'm gonna just have to work with it. Yeah, it's super patchy. I'm gonna try a different brush. Sometimes with these shades, having a softer brush might help. So I'm gonna grab my Chick-A-Hoda Squirrel Hair brush. This is a eyeshadow brush, Squirrel Hair. I'm going to use this on the outer part of my eye, and because I don't want fallout, I'm actually going to use the Intensifies wand and then just kind of lay that at the end, and it just kind of gives assurance of it kind of like being like glitter glue. I'm gonna grab the Sonia G soft shade and then go into this color here. And I'm not doing windshield wiper motions. I'm really just patting this color on because I don't want there to be fallout. Okay, great. That added some depth. And then since I'm wearing green already, I'm just gonna flip the brush, and what I'm gonna do is still use that Intensifies wand and use it all over my bobo lid. Because again, I just know Pat McGrath shadows, they tend to be sometimes flaky. And I'm going into this kind of blue. Here, I'll just swatch this. That was that color on the end, and this kind of iridescent blue. Such a pretty color. And I'm just flipping the brush on for this off shader. And I'm really just tapping it because there's some kickback. And just really patting the shadow down. All right, here I was thinking I was going to do a simple eye look, and I'm going to use all the colors. Okay, so I'm going into this, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a pinky, oh, it's like a shimmery like an iris shade. So pretty. I'm just going to swatch that really quick. Yeah, this is the one shadow in here that I felt was kind of crumbly. So I'm just going in with my Sable hair. What is this? This is the Smith 253 brush. It's kind of got an arrowhead kind of design. I love this for like the inner mobile. Adds like a gradation, really pretty. This is the shade that's probably, I'm finding to be the most crumbly, and it's the one, maybe it's because it's lighter or the formula, it definitely emphasizes my texture more. And this is my experience. It's so pretty still. It's with this color combination, it looks like this really cool toned, silvery, purple, lilac color. So pretty. Okay, and the only shade I haven't used is this one. What am I gonna do with this? Huh, maybe I can use that as a, maybe that's the inner corner highlight. Just grabbing my 05 Wayne Goss brush. Oh, and I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Just kind of bring it up. And then now I'm just gonna finish the bottom and just grab some of that purple color. And again, it was patchy, so I don't want to use too much of it. I'm just kind of connecting the bottom to the top. And I'm not gonna put any of these special shades on the bottom. I just know myself of, you know, you can follow other YouTubers who do like a full beat on like super glam. I am somebody who will do makeup looks that are practical for me. I'm also a contact lens wearer, so I don't want to put anything too close to my eyelids that might have some fallout. Yeah, so far so good. I think I've lost some of that blue, so I'm gonna go back into that shade here. I'm using a CHANTECAILLE. This is a flat brush. I don't have the numbers anymore. They've really just faded over time. But CHANTECAILLE are some of my favorite brushes. These are like squirrel hair combo natural hair brushes. Okay, I don't want to fuss too much. I think that is my look, and let me finish with liner and mascara and the full face, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back with the finished eye look. I use the Surratt Autographic liner in purple, and then I kind of tight lined with the Chanel 44 Blue Carbon, and underneath I use the Sisley Mystic Purple, and all the makeup I use today will be down below. Okay, so here's the final eye look. Okay, so I'm back with a finished face, and again I'll have all the makeup I use down below, but just a really quick recap. I use the Hermes Plain Air Bronzer in 4CN. For my blush, I use the Pat McGrath Divine Rose, this beauty right here. I just forget how much I love these Pat McGrath blushes. I need to bring these out more. Just so pretty. And then of course I'm using my Pat McGrath highlighter. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter in Lunar Nude. I just couldn't resist the embossing on that. Such a beautiful highlighter. For me, it's like the perfect highlighter with my medium tan warm skin tone. And then of course finishing the lips with I use the Lisa Eldridge Enhance and Define Lip Pencil in blush as my lip liner. And then using the Pat McGrath Christie. This is the Matte Trance Lipstick in Christie 048. This beautiful kind of like pinky nude. It's my perfect pinky nude, at least for Pat McGrath. And I actually only own one Pat McGrath lipstick, and I love it. It's like my favorite one of hers. Okay, so let's talk about the look. I'm not going to do any more. I just want this to be a pretty quick review. I actually changed my top to match the look. I love blues, and this, I'm so happy I got this 5-pan. It's so pretty. And let me do some swatches for you really quick. I showed you swatches at the beginning. Let me just do some quick swatches for you on my hand. And that is the quad. And there's really only one kind of matte shade, which is this plum here. And let me just swatch that. That's probably the patchiest out of the bunch. The rest are shimmer shades. And I'm not going to be the YouTuber that's going to swatch and do comparisons with other Pat McGrath previous releases. I don't own any other 5 quints. And this is the first one I've gotten. I think it's a really beautiful curation, like this colorway. And this was probably the only curation that I was attracted to. There might have been one more, but because this was a new formula for me, I just wanted to try it out before committing to buy any more of these quints. What I think I'll do, and this is what I think would be the wise thing, is these products generally go on sale, especially the end of the year or next year. I can wait. If you're interested in getting these products, you know, there's no guarantee if they're going to be sticking around. These are limited edition, that's what she's saying. But I'm willing to take the risk. There was one I didn't want to take the risk, which was this one, because I love cool tones, and blues are my, like, blues and greens are my, like, love language. And so I ended up getting this, but I'm interested in others, but I'll wait for a sale. So this is a new formula for me. What I'm seeing is that people are saying they're not as creamy as the Star Wars release. I have nothing to compare it to, so I can't speak to that. But what I can say is that these are really nice quality. I don't think it's like the quality to the level of her mothership 10-pan, 120 plus 10-pan releases. I think these are great intros to her brand. And I still think these are great quality compared to what else is on the market. So I hear a lot of people saying, oh, it's not like the regular old Pat McGrath quality. And it's probably true. And it's still some of the best quality on the market. So I am not really turned off by that. Do I miss like her high quality and, you know, her packaging that used to be nicer? Of course I do. But I'm still going to be interested in what Pat McGrath offers, because I still think it's still the best on the market. There's one more I'm going to get, probably when it's on sale, and it's the cooler one. This is made in Italy. Yes, made in Italy, at 12-month shelf life. So what's different this year is that the last 3 years she released these huge pan palettes. Sometimes they were up to like, I think 24 pans, and I own all of them. The one I don't like is actually, I don't want it anymore. I'm trying to sell it or give it away. It's last year's. I don't like that color story, and the quality actually is not good. I think actually the quality of this is better than what that was that last year's 2022 holiday 24 pan, whatever, the red one. It was just a terrible palette. What I find is, yes, those are nice, but I have to be honest that I actually don't reach for them, because for me, sometimes they get too overwhelming because there's too many options. For me, I actually like these 5 pans because it's curated. I know the look I'm gonna get. If I want kind of like a purpley, smoky, glitzy blue look, I know I'm gonna reach for this, and I don't have a color way like this in my collection. That is my review. I really love this color curation. Let me get in close so you can see. And this is what the final eye look looks like. I think it's so, so pretty. yeah, and that's my review. I just didn't want to do an extensive review. I just wanted to do at least one look so you can see how it looks on me, and then let me know if you are interested in anything in this collection. What did you end up picking up, and if not, what are you hoping will go on sale? And so that's it, beauty fam. That's my review. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment below. Really helps in engagement on my channel. As always, please be very kind to yourself and others, and just be you. Till the next video, beauty fam, take good care. Bye.